Dear students, due to this lockdown, it is not possible for us to follow the traditional teaching. So instead of that, to help our students, we are going to start online teaching classes so that students during this lockdown, they may take benefit of this online classes. So today, for second PU students, I am going to start the topic determinants. As you know, the determinant almost carries up to 8 marks in the annual exam. Or 2 questions from Karnataka CET, or 1 big question on JEE mains, as well as in advanced also. So today I am going to start the topic determinants. So here the determinants topic is, I am going to start. So before starting determinants, we must have some basic idea about matrices once again. I will revise some of the important, some small basic definitions of matrices, which are most helpful for us to deal with the determinants. So as you are aware, this horizontal line stands for rows. These are stands for rows. The vertical lines are stands for, these are called columns. So simply, horizontal lines are called rows and vertical lines are called columns. What is meant by matrix? So here the matrix means what? Suppose see 2, 3, 1, 1, 0, 4, 1, 3, 5. So what is meant by matrix? Matrix is nothing but the systematic arrangement of numbers in the form of rows and in the form of columns. And matrices are always enclosed by 2 square brackets. Suppose this is called, the name of the matrix is A. So every matrix has some order. So how to read the order? First you have to count the number of rows present in it. So that is, first rows you have to see that there are 3 rows, and after that number of columns. Number of columns. So number of columns are 3. So therefore, so this is the matrix of order 3 by 3. We can call it as 3 by 3. We can call it as 3 by 3. But here one thing you remember it again, once again, the definition of matrix is the systematic arrangement of numbers, maybe real numbers, in the form of rows and columns. So every matrix, all the elements enclosed by 2 square brackets. So this is the name of the matrix, and these are called elements of the matrix. These are called elements of the matrix. 2, 3, 1, 1, 0, 4, 1, 3, 5 are known as elements of the matrix. But here, as we know that every matrix has an order. So the order is, first how to read the order? First count the number of rows present in the matrix, and after that count the number of columns. So therefore here rows are 3, columns are 3. Therefore this can be read as, this is the matrix is having order of 3 by 3. 3 rows and 3 rows. But here in this matrix, you can see that number of rows and columns are equal. Therefore, the given matrix is known as square matrix. Square matrix. So this much idea, but for determinants, first remember it, determinant, we need only square matrices. The determinant exists for only square matrices, not for any other matrices. So our topic is limited to only square matrix. So we must have very good idea about square matrix. Once again, so square matrix means what? Where in the order number of rows and number of columns are equal, then such matrix is known as square matrix. But suppose see, here I am going to give one more example now. Suppose see 1, 4, 5, 7, 0, -1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 5, 1, -1, 4, 4, 0. So this is also matrix means always enclosed in a square bracket. Enclosed in a square bracket. Suppose this is, name it as matrix B. So this is the order is 4 by 4. 4 rows and 4 columns. So therefore, number of rows are 4, number of columns are 4. Therefore, this matrix is known as square matrix. So why it is called square matrix? Because in which the number of rows and number of columns are equal. But here in any matrix, in the square matrix, the diagonal, this is going to be called as, this is this one. So this diagonal is called primary diagonal or primary diagonal or principal diagonal or leading diagonal. So the diagonal from left top corner to right bottom corner. So this line is known as principal diagonal. So this is known as principal diagonal. Principal diagonal or leading diagonal, or it is also known as leading diagonal, or this is also called as primary diagonal. Primary diagonal. So to study this, to study determinants, this much is enough for us. But according to PU2, according to our state syllabus, our syllabus maximum, our syllabus contains 3 rows and 3 columns only. That is 3 by 3 order matrix. So here you see, here in this matrix order is 3 rows and 3 columns, 3 by 3. So 3 double time, there is no need. Simply we can call it as third order. One time we can write third order matrix. This is going to be called as third order matrix. So third order matrix means 3 by 3 order matrix. So 3 by 3 or third order matrix we can call it as. Suppose it is 4 by 4 means fourth order. 2 by 2 means 2 order. So this is also square matrix. Now once again look at here, 2, 1, 5, 3. So this is also square matrix because it is 2 by 2 or second order. 2 by 2, or it is also known as, suppose this is the matrix is C. The name of the matrix is always capital letter. So this is simply 2 by 2 order we can call it as. Otherwise simply 2 by 2 there is no need to 2 times there is no need to read, and single time we can read it as this one. You can just simply call it as second order matrix. Second order matrix. Second order matrix. So most of our syllabus, my dear students, most of our syllabus based on 2 by 2 matrix or 3 by 3 matrix only. But some competitive exam point of view, sometimes we may go for 4 by 4, 5 by 5, or sometimes any competitive exams like engineering entrance, JEE, sometimes we may go up to N by N also. Now for our syllabus, most of the time we'll be covering 2 by 2 and or 3 by 3. So this is the minimum basic introduction is needed for us to start determinants. To start determinants. So dear students, once again I'll explain the systematic arrangement of elements in the form of rows in the form of rows and in the form of columns, then and enclosed in a 2 square bracket, this is known as matrix. So every matrix has an order, and the order of the matrix can be read by row multiplied by column. First you have to count the number of rows and after that number of columns. So to read order, first rows and second column only, it cannot be interchanged. You cannot read it as column. And of course in the square matrix, R by C or C by R doesn't make any difference. Why? Because in the square matrix, number of rows and columns are equal. If the number of rows and columns are equal, such matrix is known as square matrix. In the square matrix, the diagonal from left top corner to the right bottom corner is known as principal diagonal or leading diagonal or primary diagonal, or simply sometimes call it as diagonal elements. So here in this example, 1, -1, 5, 0 are known as diagonal elements. The remaining diagonal will be secondary diagonal. But usually we don't use secondary diagonal. Very rarely we use it. So that we'll discuss wherever it comes. Thank you, students. This is a simple introduction about the matrix, which is most important for us, what is necessary for us to study determinants. So that much I've covered, and please note down and read from your textbook, clear idea about types of matrices and all. So in this determinants, if all elements are zeros, then such matrix is also known as zero matrix you can write. Or here unit matrix means 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So in the unit matrix, here unit matrix means all the diagonal elements are 1, rest elements are 0. But unit matrix must be a square matrix only. And unit matrix sometimes denoted by capital I, or this is also known as identity matrix. So this much is enough for us to understand, to start topic determinants. So this is the one basic introduction you have to understand. So thank you, students. So now this is the end of the first lecture. In the second lecture, I'm going to start determinants. Introduction part of this lecture 1, matrices, which is essential for determinants. Thank you. Thank you, dear students.